at the home of everything, Frederick, 401 North Market Street.
Yes.
Bev has come to visit me today.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Wonderful.
So you were telling me we have had like encounters over the years.
Yes.
Kind of doing a lot of the same things. But boy, you had a career with FCPS.
Yes.
As a special education teacher.
Exactly.
How long were you teaching?
I taught in Frederick County for 17 years, but 21 years in Allegheny County. So a total of 38.
Whoa! Holy cow.
Yes.
And you said, I'm not done.
No,
when I retire.
Not done.
You're one of those, which
Yes.
is great. No travel for you. No. You wanted to start a nonprofit.
Yes.
And really an extension of your teaching career was about the next step for a lot of these students into adulthood.
Yes.
And what drove you, or when did you decide that this is going to be important?
I guess even when I taught in Cumberland, Maryland, I worked with the older special ed students, and my responsibility was to try to find them employment in the community.
Yeah.
And even in Cumberland at that time, it was very difficult to find jobs in the community for them. So I tended to do a lot more job training within the school day.
Okay.
So we'd have a restaurant that was open to, family and people in the community, and we'd wash cars and had a greenhouse and sold plants out of the greenhouse. So when I moved here, that I had the same responsibilities, having to find employment for them. And sometimes it was very difficult to do that.
I mean, it's not only job training for them, but educating the community, business people, on how these people can be great for your business, right?
Yes,
and how they can help and what they're capable of doing, and getting those businesses to open their minds and their hearts, I guess, to these people. Yeah.
And they're like all of us. They have their talents.
Of course.
One thing I've always found about the special education population, for the most part, they're very dedicated and responsible. They will show up for work.
Yeah.
Because they enjoy going to work.
Sure. Yeah.
They love to go to work.
And what I have found working with, we just talked about self-directed services and Scott Key Center, is that everything excites them. Like we brought them in here. They were helping Michelle at Pulling for Veterans fold envelopes and stuff things for a campaign they were doing. And they were not only dedicated, they were almost challenged each other, to see what they could do, how they could finish, and how quickly they could get things done. And it was really fun. So right now you have a nonprofit called Our Dream Pursuits.
Yes.
And you are doing exactly that, right? You're still trying to find opportunities.
Yes.
How many people come to you looking for these opportunities?
Well, we have a social group within our organization, and we have monthly activities that we plan for them. And one of the things that we have been doing for the past, since 2014, is a dinner or a dessert theater. And
fun.
Even though we were not able to pay them minimum wage for all their hard work that they put into that, we do pay them a stipend. And I have found that a lot of the same folks that have participated in the past have come back and wanted to continue doing that. And that's one of my dreams as well, is to have a dinner theater.
Yeah.
And they would be paid, a wage for that participation. As it stands, we don't charge a lot of money, for our tickets, but, we want to make it affordable for people. So we can normally just afford a stipend to pay them. But that's not why they do it.
No.
They do not do it for the money.
Yeah.
They do it because they enjoy doing it for the most part. And it makes them feel good about themselves.
Sure.
They
like
shine.
Anybody, right? You want to feel like you're contributing, and that, there's nothing better than a hard day's work to make you feel like you've accomplished something. And I'm sure like anyone, that would be great for them. So your monthly activities that you're doing, where are you doing those right now?
Well, within the community.
So, and you guys go to different places. Okay.
Now, lots of times we do have planned parties, like theme parties.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things coming up in May is a prom.
Oh, yes.
We have had our first one. I guess this will be the third year.
Okay.
The first year, our Dream Pursuit sponsored it.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year, we networked with Parks and Rec.
Okay.
And we worked together on having one. And we had it at Scott Key Center last year. Now this year, we're still partnering with them, and we'll be having it at Rock Creek, the new school in Walkersville.
Very nice.
That's coming up on May 10th.
Oh, exciting. So with these activities, are they open to any individual adult with disabilities?
With intellectual disabilities, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, even physical.
Right.
Physical disabilities.
Sure. How do you spread the word about these activities?
Right. Well, Parks and Recreation has been posting it as one of their activities, I believe. But
sure.
We advertise most of our things on Facebook.
Okay.
And Parks and Rec did a beautiful flyer for us this year, so we'll be posting that for folks to sign up, and they go through Parks and Rec to register.
Well, and of course, now I will be talking about it as well, because I do think it's great when people, especially the caregivers, have opportunities to get their loved ones out and about into the community, doing things that they might not have access to.
Exactly.
In your years of dealing with people with intellectual disabilities, what do you find is the most rewarding?
For me, it's seeing them happy and just elated to be participating in whatever we're doing, whether it's prom or a dessert theater or just coming to a casino night party that we might have.
Yeah.
When I see that they're enjoying themselves and having a good time and even learning something new, that's a blessing for me.
Yeah.
Just knowing that they are feeling good about themselves.
Yeah. And for some of them, I would imagine if they didn't have these opportunities through school or anything like that, it's like the first time that they've had this opportunity to participate in something like that or on that scale. And I mean, I just think that it's phenomenal. I really do. How can Frederick support what you're doing? How can our community out there help you?
Well, we are always, of course, looking for financial donations because it takes money.
Yeah.
And recently, I've got to mention this, that we have been blessed. The local Civitan organization enabled me to apply for a grant and I had to write down the initials, FCIDD.
Oh, okay.
Who recently gave us a very generous grant.
Lovely.
And enabled us to purchase a brand new concession trailer.
That's amazing.
Yes. And I would have brought pictures of it to show you, but I don't have, it's not finished yet.
Okay. Well, when it's done, we're going to revisit.
Great. I would love.
We'll do the unveiling on the show. I would love to see that.
Well, on May the 17th.
Okay.
Danny, we are having a grand opening.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the PNC Bank.
Okay.
Located at 9 Monocacy Boulevard.
Okay.
The bank is closed. It's a Saturday.
Okay.
And the bank is closed, and they have been kind enough to let us use their parking lot.
All right.
So we invite the community, and I'm sending a special invitation to all of those in the past who have contributed, whether it's financially or volunteering their time, which we can always use volunteers.
Of course.
To help us.
Okay.
And particularly when we have our dessert theater, we've acquired many people who have stepped up and helped us prepare for those things.
Yeah.
And when we have our concession trailer, hey, if we'd have I just bought a new truck. Well, it's not a new truck, truck that's going to pull the concession trailer.
Yeah.
And I have never pulled a concession trailer before. So
great.
Danny, this ought to be good.
Just drive straight. Drive straight. No backing up.
No backing up. I can't back up yet.
Yeah.
So I do have a friend that said he would teach me.
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll see. But if there's anybody in the community that can volunteer in that capacity,
I love it.
To drive my truck, they're welcome to use my truck and pull our concession trailer.
So the idea of the concession trailer is to go out to events and they work and they decide. So what are you going to be selling out of that? Do you know?
Yes, we have. We're trying to come up with a few different things that are a little different in a concession trailer or a food truck. And one of the things is hot dogs with different toppings on them.
Oh, I love it.
And then we had tried baked potatoes a few years ago, but that was a little time consuming when you're busy.
Yes.
So we decided to go with tater tots, rather plain or loaded.
Lovely.
And then sidewinder fries. Do you know what a sidewinder?
Are those
thin, real thin? You peel a potato down to the core, and then you fry them.
Love it.
And add toppings,
Yeah.
Old Bay or whatever you want on it. And then let's see, ranch style baked beans.
Okay.
They're delicious.
All right.
That's a little different. And for dessert, we want to do funnel cakes. And also, a friend of mine found a recipe. It's called a walking strawberry pretzel dessert.
What?
And it's in a bag.
I love walk around stuff because it's so easy to eat.
It is. Yeah. And it's easy to prepare.
Yeah.
And it's very good too.
So how do the people part of this program, do they volunteer for the hours and they're obviously getting paid and stuff like that? How does that work?
We've had applicants, people that have applied to work in the concession trailer, and we will train them on a specific skill.
Gotcha.
Like someone will probably be making salads. That'll be their assignment for when they're working. Someone else will cook on the grill or the French fry, or whatever our menu happens to be.
Right.
And I'm planning on looking for places within the community, particularly the industrial park areas where more people are employed, and we can be there at least one day a week.
Yep.
At various places throughout the community and sell lunch.
Yep.
If we would be fortunate enough to have enough business to merit staying in one place, we would even offer different menus throughout the week.
Oh, yeah.
So they could try something different.
Change
it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But, and offer different menus
that's
to
wonderful.
Our customers.
Is there a name of the food trailer?
We just stuck with, we were going to call originally taters and meat and taters. Meat and taters.
Yeah.
And then we decided just to go with our name.
Okay.
Our dream pursuits.
Yeah. Well, because it can change to anything.
Dreams.
That's right. It doesn't matter what you're cooking. I love it.
And then later on, we hope to do lawn care, and I'd love to do car detailing. And there's just a number. Some of the young folks are even they love the photography. So setting up a digital studio.
Yeah.
Photography.
It's really
studio.
endless, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, for what you can do.
Yes.
For what you can do. But we need the community's help for sure.
We appreciate
donations help a great deal. Volunteers. We're going to make sure the website is up on screen and people can reach out to you through there.
Well, we don't have a website
yet.
No
website yet.
No,
I'm sorry, you're on Facebook.
We do have a Facebook page.
So is that the best way for people to reach out to you?
Probably the best way for now.
Yep. So we'll make sure that's up there too. Yeah.
We've tried a website in the past, and it got so expensive, for us when we weren't really able to employ folks yet,
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that in the near future we can do that again.
Yeah, I'd love to see you do that because again, that's a skill that a lot of these people could maybe learn.
Yes.
Yeah, and they can be the maintenance of it. You just need somebody with patience to teach them.
They do much better than I do. They know more. They know more
technology
about all the technology than I do. I need help turning on the TV sometimes.
It's all good. I get that sometimes too. What do you see for you coming up? Like, do you have a predecessor that's going to come up behind you?
Well, not necessarily. Okay. I'm hoping somebody will step up to the plate, though. That
is passionate about this.
Yes, and has the time and to devote to it.
Sure.
I'm doing it because I want to do it.
I know.
It's a dream. It's been a dream of mine, and it's just to try to make life better, for our handicapped population.
Yeah.
They're great young people, and they have so much. They're such a blessing.
Yeah, for sure.
They've always been a blessing to my life as a teacher.
Yeah.
And even now that I'm retired, they still continue to bless my life.
Oh, yeah. So. And they bless our community.
They do.
And I think it's very important for the community to bless them back with opportunities. And
yes.
So I know we've got people watching that will be able to get your trailer parked somewhere. So we're going to
Yes.
make sure they reach out to you. And I'll always keep that in the back of my mind because there's always events and things like that
Oh,
that
yes.
I'm involved in that it would be great to have them at. So,
well, and we would love to be there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I might be able to help you with the website thing too. So we'll chat about that offline.
Thank you.
Our Dream Pursuits is the nonprofit. And yeah, it's a great organization continuing to make Frederick a great community. Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Danny.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Of course, of course.